This is James Ndege. I am here at Nina Primary School with teacher Chris, Mr. Omondi. I'm at teacher Chris.
Yes.
So he also heads the sports department at Nina Primary School, and you're telling me an interesting story about the kits that they have. I think you can tell us the story and actually how you got them and how they've helped.
Thank you very much once again, Ndege Resource Center. Like I said before, I'm a lover of sports and I'm a product of sports. So here at Nina, I'm the head of sports. We have scarcity in terms of the resources that we are using as far as sports is related. Currently, this is the only kit that we have as a school. Remember, we have a lot of games. We have netball, we have volleyball, girls and boys, we have football, boys and girls, and we also have handball. Unfortunately, these are the jerseys that we have that we use in for all these games.
Where did you get these jerseys from?
These jerseys were brought to us by Heavy Fitness, courtesy of Ken, who is also a good friend of ours, but they have lasted for a very long period now, around 3 years, because Ken brought them to us in 2020 during Corona period. We printed them, the name of the school as you can see. They were plain, but we printed them. We've been using them, but the sad story is that these jerseys are used by both boys and girls. Boys use when they play football. When girls go to play netball, they take them from boys. They wear them, they use them. When we go to handball, they remove them again, they give them to those players playing handball. So we have scarcity in terms of jerseys. So these ones alone cannot serve as well in all those fields. So if we can get more pairs, we'll really appreciate.
And then next week you have a small tournament happening here. You can tell us more about the tournament.
Yeah, next week we as Nina School we are hosting 2 tournaments. The first one will be on 18th, that is Tuesday, when we'll be hosting cluster ball game tournament. In cluster we are 6 schools. That is called Gotoyenga cluster or Eastern cluster, where we have Nina Primary School, we have Nina Special, we have Gotoyenga, we have Rachuonyo, and we have Nyamila. Those are 5 schools forming Eastern cluster or Gotoyenga cluster. Then from there, we'll make a team that is going to play against other clusters on Friday, so that we form a co-ed zone team. Friday, we'll be having 16 schools in co-ed zone. So these 16 schools will be meeting here at Nina ground to play, and they form a team that will represent co-ed zone at the sub-county level at Mula the following week. So next week, on Tuesday and Friday, we are having 2 big tournaments here. As you all know, these tournaments are very expensive. As teachers, we really appreciate those people who've always stood with us, because for us to run a tournament like that one of Tuesday, we have around 60 participants. We take full charge right from their breakfast on that day, their snacks, their lunch, and all their care is under us that day. So approximately a tournament like that of Tuesday costs us something like around 11,000. That is for feeding alone. For feeding, that is for breakfast, snacks, and lunch.
They don't have to drink. You don't buy water. They have the water here.
We have water.
We have water.
Yeah, we have water. Snacks are things like maybe glucose, those small bites before they reach their main meal.
For those of you who have played sports, you know how tiring it can be and how exhausted you can be before, in between games and during a tournament.
Yes, it is very difficult to manage that huge number of players. 60 players, managing them isn't easy. So as we normally say as a community, there are people who've always stood with us. There are those people who normally support us. Like balls, we don't have enough balls. Like last year, we used balls from Heavy Fitness, from Kentrack. Even the nets, the goal nets, and the corner flags, all of them came from Heavy Fitness. We really appreciate Ken, and we still ask him to come on board, never to leave us the way he has. He's still one of us.
Yeah.
We still need him.
Okay.
Yes.
Sawa sawa. So yeah, guys, you've heard it. There's a lot to help here. There's a tournament that's coming up soon. I think just as box to box, we're going to commit and do something small just to make sure at least the kids are fed. And so thank you so much, Chris. Hopefully we shall help.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.